welcome back to Cop.Supply. In this video I'm going to be giving you a SoleAIO overview, so let's get straight into it. We are updating this overview. We have done a previous overview, so you may have seen that on the channel. If you're watching this on the Cop.Supply YouTube channel, I'm going to have a written overview of the complete new overview for SoleAIO linked down below. If you're watching this on the Cop.Supply website, then we do have the embedded video player that you're watching this on right now. If you hit the YouTube icon, it will take you to the YouTube channel. And finally, if you want to join Cop.Supply, the in-stock server, I will leave a link down below. This is a server we get in-stock products with discount codes, so you guys can go ahead and secure these products for under retail compared to everyone else in the market that is not in the group, and the group is absolutely free. So let's go ahead and begin this overview. I'm going to begin on the top right, and that is going to be regarding the user bounded to this key, the renewal user, obviously the expiry of this key. You can sign in via Discord, and then you can sign out as well. Then in the top left, you have the SoleAIO logo over here. You have the notifications that if any come in. You have the settings, which is what we're going to go through now. And this button will go ahead and focus any windows that we go into. And that's what I'm going to do for this entire video. So let's just focus on this page. On this section, you can go ahead and configure the monitor and retry delays over here. You can set the webhooks. You can do the notifications for whether it's a desktop or in bots. You have the quick task configuration over here. You have the auto solve configuration, and you can go ahead and import and export all the bot data and settings over here. If you hit this button, it will go ahead and open up a file directory, so you can go ahead and export the settings. The same thing with the import button. One unique thing here is that they segregate positive and negative webhooks. So usually you will only have one webhook and you can configure what gets sent to that webhook, but in this case they've gone ahead and segregated it for you. So to begin with, we're going to begin at the cookies generators part. I'm going to go ahead and focus on this tab here. We're going to go ahead and create a list for individual sites. We're going to hit the plus button. We can go and select the site. I'm going to hit JDUS for this video. It's going to hit a tick there. Let's click create. As you guys can see, it appears there. Then we can go ahead and create cookies tasks to go ahead and generate cookies. So we have the create task button, the clear task button, the stop all and start all buttons. Then they're segregated into hashtag, site, proxy list, and status. Let's go ahead and create the task here. We're going to use localhost because I don't have any proxy lists at the moment. We will create a proxy list in this video, do not worry. We're going to hit the create task button, and then as you guys can see, it appears here. I can hit the start button and we'll go ahead and begin generating cookies. At any point you can go ahead and pause the cookie generation and also delete it if you wish. Moving over to accounts here, this is where you can go ahead and import accounts into Sole so they can be used with your tasks. So let's go ahead and focus on this tab once again. Let's hit the plus button. We're going to call this video test, and that is going to be the account list name that we can click when we're creating tasks. Let's hit the create button. Then you can go ahead and import accounts, and they will be segregated into email and passwords, and you can go ahead and clear them at any point if you wish. Moving over to the capture section, this is where we can go ahead and create capture profiles, so any captures that come from our tasks will be sent to these capture profiles. So let's go ahead and focus on here and create a capture profile. We're going to name this solver video test. Let's hit the create button, and as you guys can see, we have a bunch of options here. So we can go ahead and configure the solver type, the solver proxy, whether you want it to open the startup. Then you can open YouTube, open the Gmail login, and you can load a URL on that Gmail as well. You can also go ahead and add in another capture profile there if you wish, and you can configure multiple, because obviously a lot of people do run multiple harvesters, so that is an option. But at any point you can go ahead and hit this button to go ahead and change the solver name, or you can hit this button to go ahead and delete the solver altogether. Moving over to billing, this is where you can go ahead and create billing groups, and then you can go ahead and create profiles. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this just for a moment here, and let's go ahead and create a billing group. Let's focus on it once again. Let's hit the plus button and call this video testing billing. Okay, we can't type in video testing billing, so we're just going to call it video testing. Let's click the create button, and then we can go ahead and create our billings here. So we have the option to import or export billing profiles. We can clear all of them. We can search through the video testing group if we wish, or we can go ahead and simply create a profile. When we hit create, it's going to ask for a profile name, the email, phone number, cardholder name, the expiry month, year, CVV, card type, and then you can enable billing same as shipping, so you will be able to go ahead and duplicate information over if you wish. You can enable one checkout per profile, and then you can go ahead and create the profile once you are done. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out this with some test information for this video. So once I'm done here, if I go back to general, I have the billing same as shipping. So if you actually go to the billing section here, it's not going to let me edit it. If I go ahead and disable this, then obviously it's going to let me edit it. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to hit this option I'm going to hit create a profile. As you guys can see, the profile has been created within this billing group. We can go ahead and look at some information here. This is purely so we can distinguish this profile against the others. It shows the profile name, the email under it, the first line of the address, and as well as the card number and where it ends in, which is 2233. We can hit this button to go ahead and edit the profile, and we can hit this button to delete the profile. Moving over to the proxy section, this is where you can go ahead and enter proxies that can be used with your task. So let's focus on the page here. Let's create a proxy list such as video test, and then we can go ahead and add proxies into our proxy list. They will be segregated into proxy and status. You can import proxies if you wish, and you can also clear all the proxies and test all of them as well. So let's go ahead and input some proxies here. It's going to be imported in this box over here. I have some proxies on my other screen, so give me one moment to copy them over. As you guys can see, I'll just get rid of the spaces here. Give me one moment. As you guys can see, I have 3 proxies here, and then we can go ahead and import them. And as you guys can see, they have been imported in the background. And then we have some actions here, such as the test button and the delete button. So I can go ahead and test these proxies, and as you guys can see, they will go ahead and return the speeds. I can test all of them if I wish, and then once again they will return the speeds, and I can go ahead and delete them individually if I wish, or hit the clear all button up here. The final thing to go ahead and do in this video is to create a task group and show you how tasks work. Let's go ahead and create a task group here. We're going to name this video test group. And then for the site, I'm going to hit Supreme for this video. And I'm going to create the group. And this is what it looks like. So we have a bunch of things on the screen. I'm going to go ahead and break it down. When you create a task, it is going to be segregated into hashtag, which is the number of tasks, the site, product, sizes, proxy list, billing, and status. Then you have the mass edit button or the edit all button that will edit something a part of all the tasks. You can stop all the tasks, start all the tasks. You can import tasks and export tasks up here. You can search by product, proxy list, or status, etc. So any type of attribute with all these tasks, you can search up here. So let's say you have a bunch of tasks. This search bar would be very useful. You can clear all your tasks, and then you can go ahead and create tasks through the task creator. And that is what we're going to go ahead and do here. So when we hit this, it will go ahead and essentially configure the task creator based on the site you selected. So in this case, it's Supreme. So we have stuff like the category there, and obviously these are the categories for Supreme. So for keywords, they're going to be separated by comma. For the category, obviously you can go and select the category, and you have your sizing, color, quantity, mode, ATC delay, checkout delay, the proxy list, the billing profile. You can schedule this based on your local computer time, and once again you can configure the quantity, so how many tasks you want to go ahead and create. So I want to go ahead and single out an item on the Supreme website so we can create a task based around that. So for the purpose of this video, we're going to be focusing on this item. It's in stock. I want to get the blue version, and it is the camo iPhone case. So let's go ahead and configure it. It is located in the accessory section. The keywords can be camo and then iPhone, and that should be good enough to pick it up. For the color, I want blue, like I said. The sizing, I'm just going to leave it as random because there is no sizing there. The quantity is going to be 1. The mode is going to be restocks. The ATC delay can stay as that. The checkout delay can stay as that. The proxy list can either be localized or a proxy list we've created, which is video test. And then for billing profile, you'd go ahead and hit the list here, and then obviously choose a billing profile within that list. So I'm going to hit video test. I can schedule it if I wish, but I'm not going to do that. Then I can change the amount of tasks I create, but 1 is fine for me. So the task has been created, and as you guys can see, 1 Supreme, the keywords for the product, the size is random, the proxy list, the billing, the status is idling. Then we have the start button, edit button, and the delete button. So let's go ahead and start this. As you guys can see, the status goes through a bunch of statuses, and then it's going ahead and send a capture to our captures over here. So let's go ahead and actually open up the solver here. As you guys can see, it has sent a capture to the solver here, and it says solve capture. Once I go ahead and solve this capture, then obviously it will go ahead and checkout loop, just because of the fact that the information button, the test profile, is inaccurate. As you guys can see, checkout failed. It's going to keep looping, but obviously it's not going to work. And then once you guys want to go ahead and stop your tasks, you can hit this button, and then you can delete it using this button. So that is going to go ahead and conclude the overview of SoleAIO at Cop.Supply. If you guys are watching this on the Cop.Supply YouTube channel, go ahead and check out the overview down below. If you're watching this on the website, go ahead and check out our YouTube channel using the YouTube icon. I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace out.